God has done it before, God will do it again. It doesn't matter the situation that you are in. If you have seen the goodness of God in your life before, it's the same God that will show you his goodness again. If God has given you victory in challenges in your life before, it is the same God. He is not exhausted of his power. He hasn't run out of the resources to be able to bless you. He gave the Israelites victory over the enemy at the Red Sea. And the same God in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 17 gave them victory over the Amorites, the Jebusites, the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Hittites. So it's the same God that will do it again for you. Your walk with God, when you fall, you don't need to remain on the floor. You don't need to stay on the ground. You need to ask God for mercy. The Bible recorded that David was a man after God's own heart, the one that God loves so much. But David made an error. He fell into the sin of adultery with Bathsheba. But God didn't destroy David. That too wrong. I'm so ashamed of you. I've taken pride in you. And look at what you have done. David went to God and cried for God's mercy. And God restored David back. There may be a punishment, but the restoration of God is greater than the punishment. Because God took the child that David had with Bathsheba, and in return, God gave David Solomon Jedediah, the one that God loves so much. And he saw the tremendous, the wonderful things that God did in the life of Solomon. So if God has shown you goodness before, he's the same God that will show you goodness again. If God has given you victory in time past, don't forget that same God never changes. Men can change. Friends can disappoint. Even parents can turn their back on you. But God is not like man. I want to speak to people for faith to come alive in you. Let faith come alive in you, and don't throw your hands in despair, thinking that God doesn't have the power anymore to help you. Or thinking that God, you blessed me, but I blew my chance. I don't think you are going to bless me anymore. No, don't throw your hands in despair and feel like God has given up on you. He hasn't given up on you. If he did it for you before, he's a do-over God that he's going to do it again. If God bless you again, he still has the ability and the resources to bless you again. If he calls you to triumph above your enemies in the Red Sea, it's the same God that will cause you to triumph above the Jebusites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Ammonites, the Hittites, and the Hivites that will come against you. So whatever situation that is coming against you, lack, struggle, pain, limitation, reproach, negativity, God is saying, I'm going to crush them once you stay by me and you keep walking that walk of faith.